live in Brooklyn, baby. We live in Brooklyn, baby. Our time is now.
That thing recording?
Yeah, a little subtle nudging never hurts, does it, G?
I don't know what. I'm extremely comfortable today. I don't know. It's like the positioning, the mic is proper. I don't know what it is.
Well, our good boy 8 is here. Hey, 8.
Good luck with 8. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's giving us good luck.
You may as well giving us the finger and shit, G.
No finger. What up?
Thanks for your participation, 8.
Let's go.
Welcome, everybody, back to Insanity Check. I am Ken. This is Skillet Sauce. We have our...
we got the whole crew here today.
Yeah, local foil Beats is on the controls.
You know what? I just realized he's like the Artie Johnson of the show.
See, this is what we're talking about. Don't know what's happening here. Don't know why we're hearing this, but here it is.
I make an old Carol Burnett show reference calling him Artie Johnson, and then I hear some angels singing. Whatever, man.
So Beats,
yeah, you're going to cut that fucking...
Why we have music playing?
I don't want to have that Cirque du Soleil shit. All right.
So, you know what I think it is? I think Beats feels a little bit safe because 8 is here. You think 8's going to protect him.
Oh, yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, that's what it is.
But, you know, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Cheesing bastard. So, anyway, I just wanted to touch real quick because we did that uppercut shit has exploded.
Oh.
In case you guys didn't see this, Cleveland bus driver gave this chick super duper uppercut and I've actually been watching some other YouTube videos and they're giving like more of the background story.
Yeah.
So apparently, this chick, 25 years old, again, everyone thought she was a teenager because she does look young, but she's 25, came on a bus, didn't pay.
Oh, shit, she didn't pay?
Didn't pay her fare. That's why they were arguing. Because she didn't
So she
pay.
tried to Debo her way on the bus.
So, I'm sure she probably thought that he was, too quick to question her pay, whatever. And so that's when the confrontation ensued, verbal. Then she escalated it to physical by mushing him and spitting in his face. And then he gave her...
The falcon punch.
And everyone's been saying, there's like, yo, this is like one of the best uppercuts I've ever seen in my life.
That, like I said, it literally, I was looking at some of the comments on the original one, the one that was taken down with the Street Fighter sound effects, and there was some guy that was a boxer, and he was like, yo, seriously, this guy threw like a perfect textbook. That's the kind of uppercut you see in the movies when you can line up for your perfect punch, but you never see in real life.
Exactly.
And and actually my friend who's a school teacher said, that's the new thing in school. They're like, yo, you better get the fuck up our face, I'm a bus driver. So this dude is famous now. You're going to get bus driving and you mess around.
So I listened to one video which was just an audio of a local Cleveland radio station, and they had the chick who interviewed her for, I guess, their local paper or whatever, news broadcast that was on there. And so the guy was asking her, and basically she was like, this chick, admits no fault. She admits no responsibility. Most of the stuff that had anything to do with her, she wouldn't cop to because, of course, she's not.
She's trying to like file some lawsuit or some shit like that, or some bullshit, right?
Well, they don't know yet. Like nothing's actually been filed. They don't even. No one's even filed a police report.
Oh, okay.
But they were like, yo, the guy was like. And they seem to agree that no matter what, a woman shouldn't have been hit.
Man,
like
that's bullshit.
Apparently,
I don't want to hear that.
And usually people are idiots. But most people I saw on these reports, if there was 10 comments, 9 of them was like, that bitch got what she got and she deserved it.
You spit in somebody's face and you put hands on them, what you get is what you get. If it's too much for you, then you should have never did anything.
That's what everyone's been saying.
I've had several like heated conversations. Well, a woman that plays handball, because I play handball, and she was like, oh, he should be shot, he should be all sorts of stuff, and then we were all saying, wait a second, there's one human being versus another human being. There's one human being spat and hit the other human being. So whatever happens. You can't, we were trying to tell you can't dictate, oh, I know I spit in your face, but only tap me a little bit. You can't, dictate how much punishment you want to get back for violating somebody.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, whatever, But no, I mean, but also I'm telling you, a lot of people are saying that chick should go into MMA. Because if she could take an uppercut like that from this old surly bus driver, she should be able to do with some training and proper tutelage, be able to work over those chicks in the MMA.
In this day and age, in this society, this bitch might be a fucking world-class fighter by this time next year.
Put it this way: back in the WCW's days, you remember the chick that sucked off Divine Brown? Divine Brown that sucked off Hugh
Right,
Grant.
right, right.
Yeah, she was like she actually fought in the WCW. They brought her on there as like one of the hoes or whatever, and then she actually got in some physical, some so-called physical altercation. So she actually was able to make money beyond that $25 blowjob or whatever she gave Hugh Grant.
So
Get out of here.
Yeah, so
Shi'dea or Shin La, whatever the fuck stupid ghetto name you are. Yeah, do the right. I mean, and the sad thing is, and other people have been concerned that this dude might lose his pension, and because they know what the deal is. They're like, yo, this cat. I mean, they call it self-defense.
See, I understand.
I'll call it whatever it is because I don't want this dude to get in any trouble more than he already is. Because he did the right thing. It may not have been self-defense, but it was a social lesson that he taught this dirty bitch.
Do you remember the Tyson story?
Which one?
Okay, the Tyson story in front of the Marriott. Same scenario.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where these people lost money on Tyson after the Lennox Lewis fight because he was all prosed up or whatever. So they were trying to start something with him, and his on camera Mike Tyson like, don't bother me. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. They threatened him and said, since they lost money, they should shoot him. Which of course, if you from Brooklyn and someone says they're gonna shoot you, that's it. You can't let him go get the gun. You got to deal with them right away. So he cold knocked the first dude out in world record time. Then he chased the other dude inside and chased him around the concierge desk. And that was the only thing that, they was like, well, that's not self-defense because the dude was trying to run from you. Mm-hmm. So Mike Tyson caught him and knocked him out. And he was unconscious before he hit the floor. That's what they said. So then after this, the woman who was with the group comes and starts poking at Mike Tyson, poking him in his chest. So he slapped 2 teeth clean out of her fucking head.
Yeah.
And she was, of course, messed up on the floor. And it's like, yo, you see the 2 men already knocked out, and you know that you're not as strong as the 2 dudes that's already unconscious, and you know damn well you're not as strong as this maniac who will bite you if he can't beat you fair and square, and you're going to put hands on him? Because, she was trying to get that lawsuit or whatever, and she got nothing. The judge didn't give her anything, but I didn't hear anyone say, oh, Mike Tyson shouldn't have, everyone said, don't you know who you're fucking with?
But she's a girl.
Clearly, like I said, a man that would lose his mind and chew somebody's ear off in front of 100 million people.
And he was already been convicted of rape.
Convicted of rape, battery, all kind of shit. He said he admitted he used to knock old ladies out when he was in his teens. So you think he's not going to fuck you up? So, and almost the same thing. No one said anything about, oh, she was a girl. They didn't say anything. It was like, yo, after the first 2 motherfuckers got knocked out, you should have learned your lesson. And this particular girl, it shouldn't have been that kind of punch. Well, what kind of punch should it have been?
Yeah.
He chose a flaming uppercut instead of an overhand right or whatever. But, he was going to strike her with man strength no matter what it was. And the reason I bring up the Mike Tyson thing, because they're like, oh, he should have slapped her. Well, Tyson slapped 2 teeth out of this woman's head because obviously he got the griddle hard hand. So slap punch, she's still going to sustain damage from a man. So you know what? Don't fuck with people. Don't spit on people. Pay your fucking fare, and you don't get the falcon punch. And that's it.
And that's it. So that was just a little brief recap. We will tackle our next stories after this break. We will be right back in a couple of minutes.
Play us out, motherfucker.
We're trying to make it better.